Welcome to Gray Overload. I'm Anthony, and this is going to be my kid's desktop build, which will include, as you see here, a Seasonic. This is the PX-650 watt power supply. Now, if I was building this from scratch and not having this power supply around, I'd probably go up to at least a 750. But I had a 650 lying around from some adjustments I made to my Plex server, so that's why I'm going here with that. And then if we go over a little bit, you will see I chose the Nachua NH D15S. So this is just without one fan, and this actually already comes with the LGA 1700 bracket, which is great that that's already in the box supported. I already checked that, and I got the Chromex, so it's all blacked out. The kids kind of chose some of the parts for me with this, and I went air cooling so they didn't have to kind of learn how to install that as well, because the kids will be basically helping me put this computer together, or I will be guiding them in doing that. I got the i5 12600K, and the reason why I chose that is that I wanted to, even though the 12400K was probably enough, I want to see the efficiency cores and the performance cores, so kind of a little bit of, hey, you know, the guy that's into tech, I want to check it out too. So that's kind of the reason why it's. I understand it's a little overkill, but I did really want to see how they perform and be able to test out that stuff as well. Then if we continue over a little bit here, you'll see that we have, I got DDR5 memory because I got a DDR5 board, and 32 gigs of that. Actually, it was a pretty good deal on Corsair. Maybe I will go through. It was actually in stock for MSRP. I'll go through later on after the kids build it and kind of describe everything a little bit more in detail, price-wise. Actually, I'll leave the prices in the comment below, in the description below. But then I also got a Terabyte 980 Pro. So if I ever do get a graphics card, which I plan to at some time for the kids, just in case they want to do some gaming or get into that aspect of computers, with Windows 11 and Windows 10, you can use direct storage if you have a terabyte of storage, and this is kind of the reason why I got that. Now, this is the first 4.0 drive I have, so the kids get that before even I do. And then you'll see here I even have the Gigabyte AORUS Z690 AORUS Elite AX motherboard, and this is just, I chose this one. It was more for price point. The kids liked the way it looked. I gave them a couple of them that they could look at, and they picked that one out. So it also has wireless, where this computer will be wireless at least for a little bit until I get more ports on my, well, get more ports, buy another Switch at some point in time, which that wasn't kind of in the budget. It was more of, hey, let's get something for the kids to be able to do. You know, you get the i5 processor that has integrated graphics, so you can actually support some stuff there. And I have to say, I got to thank my friend Tom. He is letting the kids use his old monitor, which is a 32-inch 1440p 144 hertz monitor. So the kids will have some nice compute ported there as well. And I bought this Fractal case as well. It's the Meshify 2 Compact, with some case swapping and stuff for my friend's computer build that you saw as well. He got a nice 6900 XT graphics card that didn't quite fit nicely in this case. It was it was a big graphics card, but I don't plan on getting the kids anything that big to be put in here for this case for gaming. But that's it, and I'm going to take out these parts and let the kids start building on the computer while I guide them, and hopefully this will be up and running and you guys will be able to see the end result here in a little bit. Now that it's been about a month since I originally came out with this or recorded the intro to this video, I'm getting around to actually filming the rest of it, and this is my kids build and what they've been able to do with it. So it's using the just a little recapper here, so I'm back on top of things, but it's got the i5 2600K, and so nice little Intel processor. I have to say, it's been able to do everything that they've thrown at it, and it had an integrated GPU, which is one reason why we're using it, because at the time it was really hard to find GPUs. It's a little bit easier now, but still I'm not buying the price. I did go along with this board, so at some point I think I might help the kids or show the kids how to overclock a little bit. And this board has been really good, right? There's only a little bit of LEDs lighting up along the side. I won't have that here for you today. I do have the case here below, and let's just take a look at it. So they are using the Wi-Fi 6, but this is the case. It's in the Fractal design, Meshify 2 compact. So you can see here, and I'll let you get, hopefully, you can get inside of there a little bit and see they did a pretty good job on wire management and just putting everything in. It was a really interesting experience, I have to say, building with my kids. All the stuff is taken off. I mean, it runs really cool overall in this case. I was really impressed with the temps. I'm not concerned at all about the temps in that case, but as you can see, it is very compact in there, and the kids having smaller fingers really helped them out, right? They're able to get into places that I have a harder time. But you know, they've been using it at least a couple times a week, and I was able to set up some of the family stuff that Microsoft has and Google, so that we can monitor what they're going to and everything else. And you know, they're right down the, you know, they're on the other side of the basement, so as I walk, you know, if I were to, as I'm working, go upstairs, I can see what they're doing as well. You know, the DDR5, I don't have any DDR4 to compare with this processor, but you know, it's just DDR5, a little bit newer standard, nothing major. I don't see anything there. Overall, you know, the case is easy to build in. Meshify 2 compact, I definitely recommend that. This board was, you know, very easy access. I do wish that this board would have something competitive with the ASUS M.2 like Q-latch that they have, because the Q-latch is way easier than putting a screw in, right? The kids were understood, you know, be gentle with the LGA socket. They were able to seat that in there, not bend any pins. I basically was hands off as much as possible on this build, and a few friends have said, and you were able to do that? Yeah, there was a few times where a little nerve-wracking, but the kids, I had them put it together. They were super excited. The two older ones were super excited. The middle one was, you know, she wanted to help quite a bit, but you know, she's still in that stage of learning stuff, so she just watched. They use Wi-Fi on this, and I have Wi-Fi 6 APs now here in the house. It's full Gigabit streaming, like especially if they are watching stuff for school off like my Plex. You know, I have Schoolhouse Rock and stuff, so that they can. We bought that a while ago, but they can, you know, view that and everything else. It works. It's rock solid. They've been starting to dabble into some like fresh paint stuff, doing that. Nothing any graphic intensive yet. If they ever get down that route and want a game, I do plan on, you know, putting a graphics card in here, and hopefully that they have an opportunity then to, you know, play games and everything else as that time comes. But overall, all these parts, you know, was very impressive. I kind of explained a little bit about why I picked some of the parts, and you know, the Samsung SSD 1 terabyte, it was a good price, and was, if they ever play games, I wanted to make sure that they have the direct storage that Microsoft has. So that was that reason. It's only an i5 right now, but I think that's all they're going to need for what they're going to do with it, even in gaming. My friend Tom is actually letting them use his 32-inch 1440p screen, which has been, they really like that. The DDR5, I got a great deal on this as well. And all this comes out to, let me see here, I know I had it up. I paid for all this, oh man, I have way too many tabs open. I paid $1,100 and was $70. So it's come down a little bit in price. Right now they're saying it's $1,110 if you were to buy this. So a little bit cheaper, and I'm trying to see what the price is. It looks like the CPU maybe came down a little bit in price, and then the SSD as well, since when I bought it. So I already had the power supply lying around because of some other configuration things I was changing. So all that said and done, they were able to build up a system, use it. They're able to type. They're able to start learning there. And my wife homeschools. We homeschool our kids. So this is just another tool to that realm that they're able to use and learn. And I wanted to make sure that they understood, have them build something, even if they might not get into computers. I hope they do, but they might not want to, right? They still have experience of basically how to go through and put one together. If there are problems, I'm probably going to incorporate them a little bit more in diagnostics and try having them help figure out what actually went wrong with the computer. Now, I wish I could have put this all on video. I don't want to put my kids in a video, but it was quite interesting. It took a while. It took, let's see, with them maybe an hour and a half, I want to say. Um, and I mean, they were putting in the screws and everything else. So maybe 2 hours. We stopped and ate dinner in between, so it was hard to. It was taking a little while. Maybe it was 2.5. Hmm. But anyways, I mean, I get it's probably a little bit higher end than what most first computers are. Um, However, I was thinking, this is hopefully a platform that they can maybe start learning some other stuff besides just building it, overclocking it. And if they get interested into it, and they try diagnosing what's wrong and everything else, I think this could be another thing for them to help problem solve and help develop problem solving skills. So let me know if you have any questions about any of these products, or if there's any tests you like to run. Now, this is basically their computer, but Dad can always confiscate it when needed. Obviously, I disconnected it for this video shoot, or video. It is a nice build overall. You have all your ports back there. They only have I really would like to get them a speaker a Bluetooth, or I like to get them a wired speaker that can sit on their desk. Um, One, I'd like to get them a better desk. And then I would like, eventually graphics card, and then also a better keyboard and mouse. They're just using a Logitech basic, kind of one that I use. Hey, I need a quick, diagnose a computer. This is the one I use. And they confiscated that one from me. I gave them a couple options, and they wanted that one over my other temporary keyboards that are a little more lackluster than that one. So overall, though, I am very impressed with how they were able to put this together and put everything in with minimal guidance. And it wasn't that I said figure it out. It's like they have a part. I said, where does it? They were like, where does it go? I would show them that. So SSD and everything installed, and I think they did a pretty good job of keeping it pretty clean and and making it look nice in there. And maybe eventually they're kids, so they see the RGB stuff and they're like, oh, that's really kind of cool. Maybe eventually I go to the RGB stuff, but I haven't invested in fans quite yet. And if they do, maybe we go down that route, and maybe we can see some different cooling and stuff. So again, let me know if you have any questions or thoughts on this build, or if you'd like any more information. Hopefully next build you guys will be able to stay there for the whole entire process. I've been working on hopefully getting a little bit better, camera angles and everything else. It's just, I wanted to record this in a different area. My basement right now needs some help. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done down here. A lot of little upgrades that have been on the docket for a couple years, and hopefully I'm getting there. So bear with me. It's probably going to be another year or so before I get it done, but hopefully we'll be in a better area where we can get some better videos and better recording done as well. So let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you have any suggestions as well. And until next time, I want to thank you guys all for watching. Thank you for helping support this channel and helping it grow. I really appreciate it. And until next time, God bless, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.